Hello and welcome back everyone to another exciting episode of Trails into Reverie. We are just finished Act 3 of Rean's route. What a exciting episode is it, isn't it? So, of course, after that cliffhanger, we have to start with Rean. We have to. Oh.
This is Arya Shrine, then?
That's right. We came here during the Civil War 2 years ago, too.
The disturbance in the spirit veins has made it manifest once more. It's how we were able to swoop in and save the day.
It does seem like we'll be able to use parallel teleportation to go to Crossbell from here.
I see. Then we would request your aid, so we can finally bring this madness to an end.
Then it shall be given!
Sounds like the rest of our number have reached the other shrines. We're good to go at any time.
Thinking about it, this will be the first time both Class 7s have come together since Prince Olivert's wedding.
Yeah. Not the most festive of circumstances, but it sounds like we'll be needing all the help we can get. Ever since the Supreme Leader made his move, this land has been engulfed in chaos. The people of Zemuria aren't going to know peace until he's well and truly deposed. So let's go to Crossbell, where we'll end this once and for all.
Oh, Wayfarer. Shadow Lady
Wayfarer.
Fantastic.
Deliver us to the last Terra Capitalis!
Frolicking illusions. The previous day. It took over half a day for the Republican army to get the situation at their base under control and come to North's aid. They claimed to have no idea why their tank and airship had started acting on their own. Suspicious. They were also clearly finding it hard to believe that all of the weapons slated to be destroyed could have just disappeared. We owe you our deepest thanks for helping to avoid the worst case scenario here. I'll admit, I never thought the day would come when I would feel gratitude towards the Ashen Chevalier. We're just glad that we were able to prevent the third party from enacting the flames of war all over again. The third party indeed. What do you mean? Huh? Are you the third party? Understood. Our unit will be here shortly, it seems. We anticipate it will take several days to remove all of our weapons from the highlands, but it should prove doable. Until that is complete, our army shall not interfere with one another in this region. Is this acceptable to you? Yes. We'll do all we can to make sure discussions between our governments go smoothly too. I certainly hope you succeed. Phew, I'm glad we could convince them to give us the benefit of the doubt. They clearly suspect Erebonian involvement, but cannot dismiss the idea that this really was the United Nations work either. Especially since they must know all as well as we do that physically moving that many weapons in such a short time wouldn't be easy. I imagine they are still having trouble believing that His Highness the Prince was abducted too. I'm not surprised, still having a hard time processing what happened, and we were directly involved. The sudden appearance of that white divine knight turned the situation in the highlands on its head. In the end, it disappeared before anything could be certain about its origin or objectives. During the chaos, the devices in the watchtower and on the giant statue, as well as the robotic audios, vanished without a trace. Oh, of course, that means we don't have proof. And clues. The Courageous 2 and Merkaba were also heavily damaged. Fortunately, there were no injuries among the crews of both ships, but it was clear neither would fly again anytime soon. Furthermore, we still have no idea where the Sonorous T-shell was, and as a result remain unable to use the Round of 7. The United Nations also continue to block all communications, preventing us from learning about the situation there. Unfortunately, that left us in the dark as to the whereabouts and conditions of Alyssa, Machias, and Toa. This situation might have calmed, but we still haven't truly resolved anything. Your assistance would be a boon to us. Not that I intend to sit on my hands either, I'll be thinking of a way forward. I will see that they reach the capital safely. I'll be counting on you to do what you can do on your end. Got room for a +1? Was dreading having to explain my way through the checkpoint. There was still a lot we needed to do in order to quell the chaos, but it was clear that sitting idly by was not an option. We knew we all needed to come together and plan our next move as soon as possible. That night in the settlement. You don't all need to stare at me like I'm going to faint at any moment. I'm fine now, honestly. The words "I'm fine" carry little weight coming from you. I couldn't agree more. We take our eyes off you for just a little while and look what happens. I really think that you're blowing what happened out of proportion. We only worry because we care, Rean. I'm genuinely grateful that you saved the lives of my family, I really am. But we want to know what happened to you too, so if you know, please tell us. Seeing your hair and one of your eyes change color like that reminded me of half a year ago. It made me think of how you looked when the curse had almost taken you over. Sorry, I really didn't want to worry you, but I swear that there's nothing wrong with me. I cannot sense any curse hanging over me now. We were able to confirm from Erin that the Great Twilight is completely over, so it should be impossible for what happened to Rean to be connected to it in any way, but I would like to believe that too, but that happens. Well, what happened seems to be suggesting otherwise. The changes in your appearance are not the only unusual part of what happened either. You were able to summon a Panzer soldier from far away, were you not? Yeah. How would you even do that? He was one of the new ones from the branch campus hangar, right? Yeah, from the new generation developed by Makarov. They still haven't been formally deployed, but they're stronger than the current generation that's in use. The Surfing S was specifically developed for Rean and tuned to him, but that alone does not explain what happened. Right, it's not meant to be able to teleport or cut railway gun shell in half. You would normally only expect that kind of power from Divine Knights. I would think the whole thing was BS if it wasn't coming from you. But speaking of knights, what's this about something that looked like one showing up? We are all wondering the same thing. Hopefully we will know more when Rosalia and the other finish their investigation.
I see everyone is assembled already.
Have you managed to learn anything?
I most certainly did, but it was not easy.
I have a question for you, kiddo. Did you feel anything unusual other than the changes in your body when you saw that white contraption? Now that you mention it. What is it, instructor? Don't you dare try to keep any more secrets from us. I'm not going to, I'm just having trouble explaining what I felt in words. The second I saw it, all kinds of images and emotions came flooding into my head, all at once. I can't remember what specific images and emotions they were though. Really? I believe it was some kind of resonance phenomenon. You and that 8th Divine Knight resonated with one another. Wait, Divine Knight? You are convinced that it truly stands among their number then? What do you mean when you say they resonated? Now that you mention it, that thing did seem interested in Rean somehow. It appeared immediately after Rean used that strange power too. Wait a second, none of this is making any sense. Yes, you know as well as we do that it cannot be genuine Divine Knight. Calm down, I know very well that you're saying. I know that there are only supposed to be 7 Divine Knights and that they have all vanished from the dimension. But the mana flowing throughout it and the marks it left in the spirit veins leave no room for doubt. We can hardly afford to ignore that coming from the Elder of the Kin of Fire. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. Unfortunately, I haven't a clue what caused the resonance to happen. Perhaps it's because you are a former Awakener, or perhaps the cause lies elsewhere. But either way, this new Divine Knight will likely be our biggest clue yet in learning what we are facing. Its existence is even more of an impossibility than the advanced technology we've seen and the changes in Rean's body. I'm still having trouble processing all of this if I'm honest, but I think I at least see what we need to be doing. Yeah, better to just do something than sit around and worrying about it. We need to find the answer we seek, then bring all of this to an end. That is all there is to it. But grandmother, what brings you to North in the first place? We are fortunate that you are here, but I imagine your presence is no coincidence? Oh, I haven't explained yet, have I? I've been investigating something related to this case for a while now with a couple of helpers. I'll call them here now.
Celine, can you and Zeit come here for a moment? If you insist. So much for that saucer of milk I was savoring.
There'll be others. Still, I didn't know you were here in Nord.
And in human form.
Only because it's part of my training. I'm not in this form by choice.
I would have thought she'd be used to it by now, but it seems not.
I believe this is our first time speaking like this, children of Erebonia.
Signified wolf.
I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You must be the SSS's Divine Wolf. He really can talk, huh?
Thank you again for coming to our aid yesterday. We would have been in real trouble without you.
The SSS told us about you. How you're a holy beast charged with watching over a Septarian the way Roselia was.
That was once my duty, but I've since been relieved of it.
Just like Roselia.
Still, this continent is my home, as much as it is yours. Thus, I have kept vigil over the land since the Great Twilight, particularly for distortions in the spirit veins.
I was under the impression that those distortions had disappeared after the Twilight met its ends. They did, for a while, but some time ago they returned once more. The reaction we sensed was strong enough to be called a singularity, but we were unable to piece together anything else. We have been combining our efforts to find out more ever since. Then yesterday, it finally decided to step into the spotlight for us. In other words, this singularity you're talking about. Is that Divine Night? Indeed, we hurried to the scene, and even we were shocked by what we saw. Unfortunately, we aren't entirely sure where it is now, but after your encounter, it appeared to set off in the direction of Crossbell. All roads lead to Crossbell, it seems. The distortion first appeared in Crossbell too. Testimony from the 23rd Armored Division indicated that the vanished warship and railway guns were sent there too. That was also where the Supreme Leader first appeared to sow the seeds of a new war. I'm sure Lloyd and the others are doing their best over there, but they shouldn't need to face this alone. Yeah, I'm sure Alyssa, Machias, and Toa would appreciate our help too. If we want to find out the truth and bring all of this to an end, I think we're going to have to go there ourselves. Oh, we're the only one who's not in Crossbell. Count us in too. We can't turn a blind eye into this either. All of our work related to the coup d'etat and the abduction are now finished. Yep, now we can fully dedicate ourselves to this. We should finally be able to gather in one place. Yes, I can tag along. Thanks everyone, I don't know what I'll do without you. This begs the question of how we're going to get into Crossbell though. True, the L1 Defense Force has the whole border fortified. We won't be able to rely on my Merkaba or the Courageous 2 for a while either. But given the current situation, we may have another option. Indeed, with the spirit veins stimulated, we should be able to open the spirit path. I think that is our best option, though it won't be easy to use that method to travel all the way to Crossbell. Indeed, the veins aren't as active as they were during the Great Twilight, and there are rather a lot of us, but I think it will work if we teleport from different spirit shrines across the land. That will take some groundwork to pull out, but I can help out with that. We really are fortunate to have you all. We will have preparations of our own to make, so how does departing tomorrow afternoon suit everyone? Nothing else, we'll need to make our way to the nearest spirit shrine. Alright, let's go with that. I'll see everyone tomorrow in Crossbell. That's quite a far distance to travel. Zeroth hour. What a big group. I recognize this place. Yeah, the wetlands southeast of Crossbell City. Lake Elm, Southern Wetlands. This is also where Leanne breathed her last half a year ago. thought it would be a safe place to arrive given its distance from the city. I think that was an appropriate decision. Thanks for the help, Celine and Zide. Think nothing of it. I didn't do much. I was happy to help.
It's funny how nostalgic it feels to be back here. I haven't even been away for that long.
It's Crossbell. Of course you feel that way. Don't worry. I'm sure your family is fine.
And we're here to make sure it stays that way.
Thanks. Both of you. You're right. I need to believe.
Oh, it's good they're out of the uniform.
Make it, Major. Finding and taking care of all Supreme Leader sympathizers in the army didn't sound like it would be an easy job.
Matthias Vander graciously agreed to take over the reins of that task. Generals Van Dyke, Zex Vander, and Craig are also taking direct roles in the effort. With the domestic situation in capable hands, I thought it best to focus on excising the problem at the root. And on a personal level, I want to know what Rufus is trying to achieve.
Well, he's not the real Rufus, you know.
We're still none the wiser on that front.
Oh, you mean the real
said
Rufus?
Something about meeting next in Crossbell, didn't he?
He did. I'm sure we'll be meeting both the real and replica soon enough.
Hey, are you sure you're all right, Rean?
Yesterday must have put you through it, huh? Well, I'm not planning on pulling off anything like that again. So no reason for my family to get worked up.
Okay, as long as you understand. Zeno and Leo would hate it if something happened to you too. Don't forget that.
I don't know how they factor into this, but good to know.
Name-dropping them always works wonders.
I don't care what you
do. Oh, you're also here,
so
Professor
long as
Smith.
you come back with some good samples for my research. Even the Society isn't capable of making those devices or humanoid weapons. Just hurry up and get my materials back.
You must really be frustrated by their absence to have agreed to come with us, Professor.
At least we don't need to worry about any tech issues with you around.
So what are you all planning on doing next? If nothing else, I want to further investigate the spirit veins.
I think we need to start by getting a solid grasp of the situation here. Our final goal is to apprehend the Supreme Leader and liberate Crossbell. But we need to proceed with caution.
Right. We don't know what's lurking behind him and what the EDF is up to. We just have to play it by ear for now.
Especially since we can't use the round of 7. If we screw up, we can't exactly reach out for backup.
That's very true.
It really hurts to not be able to communicate freely.
Looks like I made the right move coming here after all.
Who was that?
Lecter?
Lecter!
Hey there. How's it hanging, guys? Sounds like you ran into some kind of hell in Nord.
How the hell are you always one step ahead, Scarecrow? How do you even know we were here? Don't even try to say it was a hunch. He is one of the person for whom I wouldn't rule that out. Just because we cannot communicate with the outside doesn't mean there's no other way to find out what's going on. A guy could steal a transceiver from the EDF, for example. Oh, how cunning. I imagine that proved more difficult than you make it sound. Apart from that, I just know you guys. I figured you'll use that little hack of yours getting around. Pair that with all the other intel I figured you had, and boom. The fact I came to Crossbell right before the ceremony was all instinct though. I just figured something would happen. That intuition of yours truly is sharp. Who are you to talk about hacks and shit? His acumen is impressive indeed. Wait, but if you've been in Crossbell this whole time, yep, we've got notes to compare, shall we? You would appreciate that. I'm so glad that Elisa, Macias, and Do are alright. Yeah, and Lloyd and the others too. Can't say I've seen every one of them with my own eyes, but they're a tough bunch. I'm sure they're still playing their parts. But sounds as though the Ebon Defense Force are even more of a, well, force to reckon with than we feared. Yeah, I really don't want to come up against those new Silver Soldats. We don't have any soldats of our own, so we'll want to avoid a head-on conflict. Especially if they have so many of them. Just how long have they been preparing for this? Ain't that the question? Personally, I'm more concerned about where all those weapons that vanished from Nord ended up. We were under the impression that they had been sent to Crossbell. You say that doesn't match up with what you have learned? It sure doesn't. Besides, where would you even hide that much stuff in a small place like Crossbell? That's true. Active camouflage alone can only get you so far. If you're saying the EDF never brought them up in all your time spying, that does suggest they really aren't here. Well, the only way to be sure is to check for ourselves. Either way, you know where the EDF is positioned now at least. The only places I've confirmed they have a presence around here are Michelin and a small number of the roads. I'll leave up to you guys how to use that intel I'll give you. Thanks for sharing it with us, it'll be totally helpful. I think our best course is to begin by splitting up into groups and gathering information. I would like to start by learning more about the situation at Michelin, St. Ursula, and near the city. Prudent approach. Let's split up into groups then. Oh, I could choose one? Okay. B will have a better evasive, I think. And her weapon is actually long range, which is better. I think it's between Altina or Muse. I'll bring Altina. Guess this is our team then. I haven't been to Michelin since the send-off party 7 months ago. We all owe a great deal to Yuna's father for his help at that time, so I do hope he is in good health. I really hope we can make sure of that while we're there. I'm sure we can learn something, try not to stress too much. Yeah, we'll find out what's going on.
Listen, Rean. I refuse to allow you to shoulder any more burdens alone. Not while I'm here. I've spent the past half year becoming stronger for your benefit. Rely on me, please. Without protest, without reservation.
I'm sorry for worrying you, Laura. I'll be sure to count on you. Battle or no battle.
Good.
So are you telling me my investment on Alyssa proved fruitless? We shall accompany them part of the way. Yeah, there's spirit vein I want to investigate in that direction. Oh, and speaking of Michelin, there are distortions in the spirit veins over in that region too, be careful. We will, thank you for telling us. I'll be counting on you too, Celine. I know. If anything happens, I'll be sure to put the kibosh. Thanks, and sorry, I really hate to be such sort of worry for everyone. If anything, what happened to you is likely to be our biggest clue going forward. You need not apologize. Fear not, we shall keep watch over him. Yes, we won't let him do himself any harm. You'll hardly believe he's the instructor here. Sucks to be popular, huh? There's clearly still a lot that we have to learn, but I'm sure we can find some way out of this if we work together. So let's make for Michelin. I'm counting on you all. Right.
So it's back to the wetlands, huh? Reminds me of our encounter with the Steel Maiden.
We owe her so much. Truly.
I know this place is gloomy and all, but you don't need to make it gloomier with your attitudes.
You're right. We'd best pick up our spirits and our pace to Michelin.
Okay, let me swap some equipment because I do want Fee to 100% evasive. Okay, I just remembered that I have to go to Reverie corridor, but there's an exclamation point there. Let's check it out. Or maybe it's because of the mission?
New visitors registered. Review missions.
Yeah, okay. my goodness, we are so close to
New
get
contents available.
1 extra BP. Right, we are done. He will not be able to be hit by anybody, aren't you, Fee? Make it like this.
Ha!
Here I go. I'm next.
Wait, how do we get there? Oh, okay. Excuse me, fellas. What? I want to fish. Damn you.
Enemy spotted.
Triumph! Avalon Heart!
Wiping out. It's down.
An opening!
My turn.
Weak. It's down.
An opening!
I'm up! Kane? Gale! Ha! Now!
They're mine. Pumped up. Shatter. Warhammer. It's my turn. Going full tilt. Smash!
I just realized I should have went with B for Laura.
This is it.
I'll handle this.
Now!
It's mine.
Harris!
I'm next. Now.
An opening!
Together, Laura and Fee
will make you history.
Go with that, huh? Alright. I'll explore until something interesting happens. Alright, we're almost there, I think. I probably should not have fly all of them, but... oh well, for level up, right? Oh, this is to... yeah. Rean went here on Close Till 4. There are actually people here at least. There's no sign of the EDF nearby from what I can tell. There most certainly is stationed here according to Major Arundel, however. They may simply not be on high alert around this area. True, but that's good news for us. Now, if only we knew where Dad was. Let's gather information and see what people have to say. Maybe someone spotted him today. Just one thing though, are you sure you want to walk around here in that form, Celine? Could be risky, but with all the mischies running around, she kinda fits in with that tail and those ears. Might be perfect, really. Hey, who are you to compare me to a bunch of posers wearing catsuits, huh? How many times do I need to explain that staying in this form is part of my training? Now can we drop this and move on? I think he might have struck a nerve there. Better to do as she said. And get back to work.
It feels so different from usual.
I'll say, we're at a resort. Shouldn't be such a damn drag.
Well, we can make it less of a drag once we figure out what's going on.
I've got a doula. Hey, I recognize all of you. You're the ones that had a send-off party the night before the war started and came back for a little vacation not too long ago. Yeah, that was. I'm impressed you remember us just from that. Actually, we're sort of here on business this time. I thought that might be it. Did you all come here through the wetlands? They are said to be teeming with monsters though. Yeah, that must have been some trek. I knew you guys were tough, but not that tough. Whatever you came to do at Michelin must be important if you went through all that trouble just to get here. Well, regardless, we cannot offer much in the way of service at the moment, but we're happy to let you come visit.
My turn. Pumped up.
You have to. Oh, there's a fishy spot. A friend and I came here to hang out on the day of the signing ceremony because we thought it would be deserted. Little do we know just how long we'll get to be here, stranded all by ourselves. So bored. You guys aren't with the CGF, are you? Because you sure don't look like it. I swear, how much longer are we going to have to wait before the help finally arrives? Are we supposed to talk to them or no? But anyway, let's just...
A bite?
Ooh, oh shit.
A bite? Oh, I got a good one!
Ooh, this is a big one.
Check it out!
King Hazelfish. My friend and I are also co-workers. We were given a day off for the signing ceremony, so we thought it would be fun to come here and relax. I never imagined that our vacation would last this long, though. Hey, you there with the dark hair. Don't I know you from somewhere? And you, little girl, are those cat ears? So what if they are? You got a problem with that? Sorry, I didn't mean to sound so rude. I was just thinking you might be a huge Mishi fan that you're wearing those. Though judging by the color, maybe you're more of an evil Mishi fan. Either way, it's good to see some fans again. It's easy to forget that this is supposed to be a place people come to have fun. There are a lot of EDF soldiers walking around, but I wouldn't go so far as to say we're under occupation or anything. At least not compared to what the city must be going through. I can't even imagine how difficult they have it. I'm worried about how my folks are holding up, plus all of my co-workers. I really hope they're all okay. I've been coming to the beach lately to pass the time, but I'm never really in the mood to go into water. At most, I just order a bell cola and space out for a while. Being stuck here like this makes me feel completely helpless. I guess that's it. What's up, folks? How was the beach? Huh? Hold on, what the? Elliot, you're being rude. I don't care what's going on. As a Michelin staff, we always have to treat our guests with the utmost courtesy. Forgive his impoliteness. I'll see to it that he... Wait, aren't you Matthew's daughter? And didn't I see the rest of you at the stand-up party? I remember you all coming back here to relax after the war ended, but is this a surprise? Yeah, I can imagine. Sorry if we shock you. It's a long story. Basically, we have business here and snuck into the wetlands. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, talk about gutsy. You guys really are amazing. Well, either way, you're probably abreast of the situation if you've seen the beach. However, just to be clear, while Michelin is currently fine, we're unable to operate freely at the moment. If you decide to stay on the premises, please do be careful. Our current occupants may not take so kindly to your presence. Right, thanks for the tip. What do you sell? The same. I was hoping to buy some Michelin merchandise in secret and give it to my wife as a special surprise, but so much for that. I can't believe what happened. She must be worried sick about me right now. Oh dear. EDF members. Touring soldier. They got a spin. Just out of luck. We'll have to find a way to...
Over here. Quick.
Oh.
That sounds like...
You heard the man. Move.
Dad! I knew it!
Long time no see, Yuna. You look worn out. I knew it. I must have worried you sick.
You haven't, Dad. It's okay. If anyone's been worrying the family sick, it's me. I didn't have to worry about you because I believed. I believed that you were safe. So, on the flip side, you're the reason I've been able to go out and do what needs doing.
Is that so? You've become so strong, Yuna.
Wow, what a nice family. I can see how Yuna turned out to be such a strong young woman. I'm glad you're all okay. I'm sorry it had to happen this way, but you're all more than welcome here. Thanks for saving us back there, sir. Let me get this straight to the point. Can you brief us on the situation? Absolutely. Allow me to tell you everything that happened after the declaration of the so-called United Nations. Flashback. So Michelin is completely under their control then. I'm afraid so. Soldiers appear here at the same time they attack the ceremony. They fortunately haven't tried to harm us in any way, but as you can see, we had to close the park for the time being. We've also been doing our best to shelter evacuees, but I'm not sure how long we'll be able to keep this up. That's worrying to hear. Why would they pick a place like this to take over though? It's far as hell from the city. What's here that makes it worth devoting manpower to? That's a good question. It makes me think there might be something here that relates to what they're trying to achieve. Sounds like an investigation is in order. Right now their main base of operation here is the guest house on the villa grounds. One of our employees claims the giant robot is guarding the entrance. It sounds like we'll have at least one archaism to deal with then. I can't believe they're deploying something like that on the villa grounds. The guest house was the place we had our stand-up party last year if I recall. We can't turn a blind eye to this. What do you have in mind? If we want to gather information, we'll need to sneak into the guest house or guard. I think defeating the soldier here is going to be our fastest, easiest option. So we're going to liberate the place, huh? Are you sure? But won't we run the risk of making the situation here worse? Doubt it. We are a fair way from the city, so I think they're unlikely to have reinforcements. Plus, even if they do call for help, at least we'll be making life easier for Lloyd and the SFS. Saving civilians in need is the Bracer's top priority. I cannot ignore this either. After what happened in North, I think it would be unwise to let the Ebon Defense Force as they please. I don't know what to say. Thank you everyone. You have my eternal gratitude. Think nothing of it. Let's get to work. Please be careful out there, Yuna. Like I said, I don't know for sure how your mother or siblings are doing in the city, but I trust they're just fine, so please don't put yourself in unnecessary danger. I won't, I promise. All I ask is that you believe in us. We'll set Crossbell and Michelin free before you know it. All the faith in the world, sweetheart. Good luck.
Then we're off to search the guest house.
Keep an eye out for the EDF. They'll show up sooner or later.
Will do.
Oh my, so many places to visit. Guess I'll take my time then. Alright, I'm ready. Go to the villa. I should probably say first. Plan or not, they're not going to take things easy. Better make sure we'll complete lock unloaded. Once the operation, Laura, Fee, and Celine will be temporarily removed from the party. God. Oh, let me say first. They say temporarily. So I should probably... should be okay. Alright, let's get moving. We'll do this just like we discussed. Laura, Fee, Celine, I trust you can handle things on your end? Indeed, leave everything to us. I'm more worried about you. No go screwing anything up and ruining our hard work once it's your turn. We'll be fine. Good luck up there, you three. Right, time to get this party started. Oh, it's just a cat. That about scared me out of my skin. Stay focused, we cannot... What's going on? Report. This is the unit at Point B. We've come under attack by an armed group. Wait, is that Thor's uniform? Thor's? The kids who showed up in the Highlands yesterday? We'll make sure they regret coming here. Call back our patrol. Looks like your luck just ran out, brats. Reinforcement will be here any minute. Time to tell us just what hole you'll crawl out of. Huh, you're the ones who need to start talking. You're going to tell us what you're trying to do in Crossbell. Let's do this, everyone. Don't hold back. Damn right I won't.
Everyone ready?
Ooh, I guess we could... Do I need to scan? Okay, thank God I don't need to scan.
Shatter! Warhammer!
It's go time! There! Got it!
It's my turn! Take this!
Let's go! Crimson Flash!
I shall go.
Hold out! Black Tortoise!
My turn. Charging.
Take that!
Axel Guard.
Engaging. Charging.
I'm up! Kane? Gale! It's down! Wide open! Alright! How you like this?
Eye of Thou.
They're down! Got it!
It's my turn! Going full... Wide open! Alright, everyone ready?
Yes.
Sure thing! Leave it to me!
Impossible.
Ooh, bullet storm.
Engaging.
Why, you? I'm up! Now! Wide open! Moving out! They're down! Got it!
My turn.
Fierce as fire! Blazing swarm!
Engaging. Now!
They're mine! It's my turn!
Let's go! Moving out! There! Got it!
You're one tough cookie, aren't you?
Engaging. Charging.
It's my turn!
Oops. Ooh.
Impossible. Oh, this bites.
I'm up!
My turn.
Thanks!
Thanks!
I'm up!
Here I go!
Moving out!
Damn it. All Recuria.
I shall go.
And it's no problem.
Why, you?
Hostile suppressed. Continuing mission.
That's how it's done.
It's working. Keep pressing onto the guest house. Goody, it's a giant mechanical pain in the ass. Oh no. An improved guest part Zeroth. It looks to have to be upgraded significantly too. Too bad for you. You're now in range of our friend here. He can destroy an armored car in less than a minute. How many seconds do you think it'll take to crack a skull? He's the might of the most elite of units in the surface of supremely gotcha. Damn, we're good at it. There we are, but the real fight is yet to come. Stay alert. The way you people work me, I should report you for animal abuse. A diversion. Damn it all. You're going to pay for messing with us. Uh-oh.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
Ooh, it is a tough one, isn't it?
Alright.
Alright. We have them back.
All yours.
Got it. Woohoo! My decoration! Showtime. Wiping out.
Let's go. It's down.
Mine. That.
Engaging. Search mode activate. Scan complete.
Here I go.
Showtime.
Let's move to the middle.
I shall go. Search mode activate. Details procured.
Oh, you actually don't have that many health.
Weak. Pumped up. Going full tilt. Wide open.
I'll assist. Showtime. Let's go.
It's down. They're mine.
Engaging.
Woohoo!
White decoration.
I shall go. Arcus activate.
Tiara, damn you.
Let's go.
Weak.
Showtime.
Wiping. Weak. Now. They're mine.
Should I use S-Craft? Make short work of this. Oh my god, you call it. Oh god. Annoying.
Now!
I'll assist.
That.
Engaging. Charging.
Here I go! Weak! Now! They're mine! I'm next. Wiping... Now! Alright, let's do this! Understood!
Understood!
Impossible.
Yeah!
It's my turn!
It's down!
I'll assist! I shall go.
Fiercest fire! Blazing swarm!
My turn. Rihanna, activate! Fire! Attack!
Got him!
My mind is clear. My blade empty.
Now! Ashen Flash! Shredded leaves! Why, you...
Got you. It's down. They're mine. Here I go. Wide open. Mine. Got you. Engaging. Charging. Hostile suppressed. Continuing mission.
Ooh, Mercurius.
Yeah, I did it! Stats updated.
Nice! That'll do it.
I did it.
I must continue to train.
This can't be happening. The Supreme Leader's plan couldn't possibly fail. Sounds like we're gonna need to press them on what this plan is. It sure does. There still seems to be more of them inside. We cannot let them escape. Let's move in and disarm them. Yeah. We'll get to the bottom of all this no matter what. The Ebon Defense Force refused to come quietly, but despite their resistance, they were quickly overpowered. With all threats neutralized, Rean and friends were then free to explore the building. When they did, in a small room inside the guest house. Yo. What is going on here? They were surveilling the whole of the theme park from here, but why? That's a big question. This looks like all the equipment they brought into the guest house too. Well, the fastest way to get to the bottom of this would to ask them directly. Unfortunately, they haven't shown any inclination to tell us anything so far. Guess all we can do is bring one of them here and give it a shot. What are you doing in here? How dare you try to interfere with our sacred mission? Well, I clearly know something. You may be an enemy, but I admire your devotion to your cause. This will not be an easy task. Want me to give this a shot Jaeger style? Much as I'd rather not? No, give this to me. I'll try the interrogation techniques I learned at the police academy. You can try whatever you want, you'll never break me. It's a tough one, we need to get him to talk, but I really don't want to do anything too rough. Ah, you lot are hopeless. Get out of the way, I'll handle this. Oh? Do you have a plan?
Now, you're going to tell us everything we want to know.
Hypnosis.
What were you doing here?
Why would I tell you that? Because we're your friends, of course. We came here to help you. My friends? That's right. So you need to tell us exactly what the Supreme Leader told you to do. Yes, you're right. I do. We were told to keep an eye on the situation. In the theme park, you mean? That's right. What's in Michelin Wonderland? Why were you keeping an eye on it? I don't know. We were just told not to interfere with anything. And we were to report immediately if we saw anything out of the ordinary. Such as? I don't know. I see. Thank you. It's clear that's the extent of what you know. You can take a nap now. That was amazing. What did you even do? It reminded me of one of these spells Emma used a while ago. The principle is basically the same. You just muddle their consciousness and lead them into doing what you want. It doesn't work against the especially strong will though. Nice job, Celine. We're lucky to have you here. Well, not Rose's successor for nothing. I certainly hope I was capable of something as simple as this. Unfortunately, there was very little that we could extract from here. Indeed, even he didn't seem to know why the theme park required such intensive surveillance. The enemy's hiding something there for sure, we just need to find out what. I think our only option is going to go there and find out ourselves. Let's make for Michelin Wonderland, everyone. Right. Oh. Is that my imagination? Oh, the mirror. Oh. It's glowing. Maybe that means something has happened. Is everything alright, instructor? Yeah, sorry. My memory is so hazy, but my instincts are telling me that this might be a good chance to train. Maybe we should look into that if we get a chance. Okay, so we're not—
Old man sure works quick, Yuna.
Yep, that's my dad. As soon as I called, he sprang into action.
Pretty sure we can leave this area to the resort staff now that the situation's under control, yeah?
Yeah. Michelin Wonderland's next, then.
Interesting, so we are not pulled to the Reverie corridor, but they suggest that one of the 3 seals has been broken, which means we probably have to continue with Lloyd's and Rufus's in order to continue to the 3rd stratum, which probably we should do. So I think that's it for this episode. When we come back, we're gonna continue between Lloyd or Rufus. I haven't decided yet. We shall see on the next episode. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, bye.